Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Beast! I didn't catch it. I still didn't catch it. One more time. Oh, I did it! Oh my God! I'm YouTube! Famous now! Available in 2021, the album, Dad, AF. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause I'm on a who? I am so silly. I'm sure hard to handle now. Rock on, gold dust woman. Yes, I am. How are you guys doing today? Woo! Happy Thursday. I hope that you guys are having the most amazing Thursday in the entire world. I am. I've had such a great day today. I've gotten so much done today. I had some appointments that I had to go to, and then I went and did a review. And what else did I do? Oh, I went to Target, and so you can go see that on my review channel. I went to Target, and I bought a bunch of fall candles, which I showed over on my Peter Does Stuff channel, so you can go see that over there. And I just appreciate all the support you guys are giving me on my Peter Does Stuff channel. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And I just had such a great day. It's beautiful outside. It's a little cooler in Indiana, so feels like fall is coming around the corner. You know, pumpkins, scarecrows. A horror movie podcast with me and my good Judy Melissa. Who knew? Anyway, I've had such a great day, so I hope that you guys are having a good day too. If you're a little down today, I hope this video cheers you up. So for all of you out there that maybe need to hear this, I hope things get better for you. I hope that, you know, brighter days are right around the corner for you. I hope, you know. Okay, so let's get into today's, before I do, you're pretty. Before I do, I have two birthday shout outs I want to give. The first one is to Louisa. Louisa reached out to me in the comment section yesterday and she said, Peter, my birthday is the 5th. Please. Please what, Louisa? She just said please. So happy birthday, Louisa. I hope that you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. And then Abigail also commented on my video yesterday and she said, hi Peter, my birthday is the 3rd, tomorrow. Can I have a birthday shout out? Good Judy? Well, of course you can. So happy birthday, Abigail. I hope that you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. All right. Woo! It might be cooler outside, but it's hot in here. Hot pants. Anyway, okay, we're going to get into the drama in just a second, but I want to say something. Shane Dawson made a statement, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But I want to make a statement as well. You know, yesterday on my video, I stated and announced, shared, that it was my 5-year anniversary on my drama channel of doing drama. You know, at the time that I started doing drama over here, and I know many of you already know this, you're like, oh, here we go again. But there were only 2 drama channels. I didn't even know what a drama channel was. I had no clue. I was like blown away that there were channels that were talking about the drama within the beauty community at the time, which shouldn't have really surprised me because, you know, that was at a point where we were, you know, living with all of these shows on TV, talking about reality television. I mean, there's reality television and there's the shows that talk about reality television, you know? And so I was just kind of like enthralled by all of this. And through the years, I have continued to be enthralled by all of this and love to watch drama videos and that kind of stuff and, you know, see what's going on and all of that. And it, to me, is very much like, you know, the table talk shows that you see, like The View and all that kind of stuff, or Andy Cohen, Watch What Happens Live, you know, the 411 with Andy, or whatever the song, I can't remember the song. How do I not know that song? I sing it every time my husband is playing that show. I love that show so much. Anyway, who, any, what, who, you? Okay, anyway, but you know, like, drama has changed through the years, and whereas at first, when I started doing drama, it was very just kind of pedestrian drama. You know, it was superficial drama about like, oh, this person kind of like, you know, side-eyed shaded somebody, or so-and-so released a palette at the same time, or whatever. You know, it was just, it wasn't deep. And, you know, through the years, it's gotten deeper and deeper and deeper. It's gotten heavier drama. And to some degree, I think that there are a lot of people out there that really like to hear about that drama. And, you know, but to be honest with you, like, it kind of brings me down a little bit to have to talk about that drama all the time, right? And what I've really noticed over time, too, is that the stand-ums towards the, like the fandom stand-ums, you know, towards each of these beauty influencers or who, whatever YouTuber I'm talking about, has just gotten stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, right? To the point where it wouldn't really matter if I got in a video and I was talking about somebody side-eyeing somebody. The comments would be like, you are so harsh on this person, you are bullying this person, you know, yada, yada, yada. It would be very similar to that, okay? Because the standums have changed over time. And what I have learned in 5 years is this, okay? That, you know, if I'm talking about Sally Jo Smith, let's say, right? And I share my opinion against Sally Jo Smith, people say I'm biased. If I say something for Sally Jo Smith, people say I'm biased. Sometimes those comments are right on top of each other, which is highly comical to me in the comment sections, you know? Somebody will say, oh, you're so biased towards this person. Somebody will say, you're so biased against this person. You know, if I'm hard on somebody or I share criticism, somebody will say, you're way too hard on this person. The next person will say, you weren't hard enough on that person, you know? If I do any drama video at all or share anything at all, there's at least one comment that says, you hate this person, you can't stand them, blah, 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 whatever. Where other people on that same comment will say, oh my God, you love this person so much, right? And it's like, or they'll say, you're giving this person a pass now, or you won't give this person a pass when you give everybody else passes. There's literally no rhyme or reason to it, okay? And I have tried to make sense of it, you know, in the last couple years. And, you know, I just decided that, like I said, I'm going to share my opinion on here. And I know for every video that I do, I'm probably going to upset at least 20 or 30 of you. I'm okay with that. Like, I realize that, right? But, you know, we each have our own opinion, and this is just one opinion over here. My channel is just one opinion, and that's why I like to read the comments in the comment sections is I really love to hear what you guys have to say. Sometimes you change my opinion about things, you know? Sometimes you make me look at things and go, wow, I had never really thought of it that way, you know? And it's like whenever I get the comments from people that are like, you know, like, you're way, way, way too biased, okay? I'm always like, you know, I don't have really any emotional attachment to these people. I just don't. I know that that's hard to believe. There are people out there that are so convinced I hate these people. That's okay. Live your life. Do you, okay? But I don't. Like, I shut the camera off and I go on with my day. It's not like I sit there and think about these people 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? But do I believe that we each bring bias into any situation? As a viewer, as a creator making YouTube videos over here? Sure, I think we all do. I think in any situation, whether I'm reviewing crumble cookies, or whether I'm reviewing Starbucks, or whether I'm talking about a book that I'm reading, or whatever, we all bring personal bias into that situation. And you know, it's really, really difficult to leave any kind of bias at the door. And I have been reading a lot of articles because before I would say, you know, like, I'm going to be completely unbiased and whatever. And that was a joke statement. I should never have said that because there's no way that I can go into any situation being 100% unbiased. There just isn't. No matter how hard I try, whatever my life experience is, whatever I've gone through, I'm always going to have some sort of bias there. And so are you, right? And I think that the more we admit to that, the more that we can be fair about these situations. Okay, so, you know, I've been reading all these articles, and that's typically what it says is to first admit your bias of that you're going into a situation with your life experience is probably a fair way of looking at any situation. So, that being said, I have a lot of life experience. I have a lot of situations that I've been through. I have a lot of mess ups and mistakes that I've made in my own life. I'm not a perfect person. I screw up all the time. I'm trying to be a better person. I am. You know, I've been trying to be a better person for the last 26 years of my life since I've been sober. But am I going to have bias come into the videos that I do on a somewhat regular basis? Probably. I probably will, okay? So, you know, but just know that every video that I go into, I try to sit down and I try to look at the situation and be like, okay, what do I think about this, right? So, with leaving the bias at the door, leaving any kind of like personal stuff beside, you know, at the door, whatever. So, that being said, my major statement is this. I finally was able to go to Crumble Cookies today and do a review. You want a sneak peek? Here they are. Okay, so anyway, you can go over to my review channel and watch that. All right, let's get into today's video. Shane Dawson video. You know, here's the thing. It's like, when I was making videos, you know, like, it's like Shane Dawson is a topic that in the drama community is like Amber Lynn Reed. Like, you can't win for trying. Like, you're gonna piss somebody off, right? Like, if you try to be fair about the situation, people are like, you're giving him a pass. If you're too hard on him, the stands are so upset about that. And they're like, oh, Shane this and Shane that. You know, and if you're critical, it's the same thing. It's like, But I'm going to still keep on making Shane Dawson videos. I am, okay? And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I'm going to keep on making Shane Dawson videos, and I'm going to keep on making Trisha Paytas videos, and I'm going to keep on making Ethan Klein videos, and Jeffree Star videos, and Nikita Dragon videos, and Tana Mojo videos, and Jake Hall videos. Jake, whatever. Is that his name? Who cares? Jake Paul Hall, who cares? I'm going to continue to make videos about all these YouTubers. James Charles, Tati Westbrook, the rest of them, okay? That's what I do over on my channel. I talk about the same 10 or 15 people. And if new people come in, I'll talk about them too, you know? But that's what I'm going to continue to do, right? So I know, hey, listen, if Tati Westbrook was screwing up today big time, I'd be talking about Tati Westbrook. She ain't done nothing today, you know? James Charles, if he messes up, hell, I'll be talking about James Charles. There ain't nothing going on with James Charles. So today I'm going to be talking about Shane Dawson. I know that upsets some of you out there, but Shane Dawson's really the only one of anything that's going on today. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. So let's talk about Shane Dawson. Woo! Okay, now y'all can timestamp it at 11 minutes. I'm not even there yet, but you can timestamp it. So Shane Dawson, he posted this on his community tab. And all these people are like, oh my God, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. I don't know what I think about all that. Shane Dawson, hold on, let me get to his community tab. He posted Ryland's video, which is called Saying Goodbye to Our House Leaving California, okay? And here I'll throw up a screenshot somewhere here of the thumbnail. And then underneath it, this is what he posted. Let me get my reading glasses on. Not the pair that I left in Las Vegas. I'm still upset about that. Ryland's been documenting our move on his channel. Now this video is already up. I have not watched it yet. Okay, so he links the video. Check it out if you want to see what we've been up to. P.S. I know it's been a long time, and I know I let a lot of you down. I promise I'm going to try to make things right, and I'll continue to own up to my past for the rest of my life. Actions speak louder than words, so I know it's going to take time. I completely understand that with all of my heart. As far as YouTube goes, I really want to get back to making stuff for my channel again that I'm excited about, and that means something. I'm genuinely feeling really good mentally right now, and I'm just wanting so bad to make something cool for you guys. I've been staying up all night just brainstorming and getting excited about the idea of filming, editing, and posting something again. Just waiting for inspiration to hit me. So I'll see you soon, hopefully. I hope you're staying safe and having a good Friday. Now, I know that's a long statement, but when I'm reading a statement, I read the whole thing. So, but anyway, you know, I thought it was interesting. I was like, okay, like I said, let's go into this with no bias, okay? Let's go into this with no, like, what we think Shane should do or not do. Let's just read the statement based on the statement. You know, I am a person that believes that awareness is the first step, okay? I've been super hard on Shane Dawson, and I'm not going to change my opinion about Shane Dawson. I think Shane Dawson has a lot of work to do. I think Shane Dawson has a lot of ownership to take over the things of his past, the way that he's hurt people, the friends that he's chosen to have, you know, things that he's said behind people's backs. I think that he has a lot of ownership to do. And, you know, it's interesting because not a lot of YouTubers have come out and spoken against Shane Dawson yet. I think that might happen down the road yet. I think there are a lot of people behind the scenes that are like, Shane Dawson's not who you think he is, you know? Like, he talks about everybody. That's what I've heard. I'm just saying, okay? So, you know, and I don't know that to be true, but maybe that will come out later and other people will say things. I don't think so. I think that we are living in a state on YouTube right now, especially with these bigger YouTubers that are more concerned about their own game than somebody else is, whether it's because they love their career or they've worked very hard for their YouTube channels or whatever. So do I think that they will come out and just, other than like maybe like Trisha Paytas or something, come out and just like tell some truths on Shane Dawson? No, I really don't believe they will. I don't even think Gabby Hanna will, and I think Gabby Hanna could, but I don't think that Gabby Hanna will. And I think to some degree, the stand-up of Shane Dawson is so strong that I think that a lot of these people are really afraid to speak out, you know? And do I think that it's anything really that big of a deal? No. I just think that Shane Dawson's a gossiper. I think he's a crap talker, you know, like everybody else out there, you know? We've all done it a little bit. Let's just be honest, right? So, you know, I will say that, and this is nothing new. If you go over and watch my Peterisms videos or my vlog, I talk about this a lot over there, that I believe that awareness is a really huge part in change. I really, really do, you know? And when I read this statement from Shane Dawson, especially the part where he says, P.S. I know it's been a long time, and I know I let a lot of you down. I promise I'm going to try to make things right, and I'll continue to own up to my past for the rest of my life. Actions speak louder than words, so I know it's going to take time. I completely understand that with all of my heart. I feel like for the first time in a really, really long time, that is Shane Dawson acknowledging that anything has happened whatsoever. I mean, up till this point, other than the first video that he put out, like after the whole Tati video mess and all that kind of stuff, up to this point, like, really all he has said is he sat in the background of vlogs and he's made kind of snide statements and he's kind of insinuated that he's taking a break from YouTube. Not that anything really ever happened. He didn't really ever say like, yeah, I'm not on YouTube right now because so many people are upset with me. He's never acknowledged that really, you know. This is like the first time that he's actually acknowledged that, and that's awareness. So, okay, that's a move in the right direction, I think. And then he said, actions speak louder than words, so I know it's going to take time. I completely understand with all of my heart. As far as YouTube goes, I really want to get back to making stuff for my channel again that I'm excited about, and that means something. And you know what? Like, I think he wants to get back to making videos again. Hey, do you, okay? Will I be watching them? No. I'll only be watching them to cover them for drama videos. My interest in Shane Dawson left the building a year and a half ago. I'm not interested anymore, you know? And that's just me. That's my opinion. You do you, you know? There's not really anything at this point, and it's collectively for me, it's not just one thing. It's not just like the stuff that happened in his past, which was like honestly like right in front of our faces the entire time and nobody had a problem with it till a year ago. You know, it's like, because I've had a lot of people that have said, you used to love Shane Dawson, but you didn't know what was, no, I didn't. I never went back and looked at his old videos. I really honestly didn't. But it's just collectively a lot of things. It's things I've heard, you know, through the grapevine. It's things I've heard in other people's videos. It's things that people have said that I'm just like, you know, I don't know that I think that Shane Dawson is really that interesting to me anymore. I don't know that he's really somebody that I want to support. But you guys are going to support who you want to support, right? And I think that's you know, it's interesting. Like, when Tati came back and I was reading a Reddit thread, one of the comments on there in the the beauty guru chatter or whatever said, you know, while Tati's been gone, I have like started following a lot of new people. And I think that's the same thing. The reality is Shane Dawson doesn't put out enough videos anyway that people can't, if they still love Shane, watch him and then watch somebody else too. You know what I mean? So do I think that people are going to continue to watch Shane? Yeah. Do I think that a year from now, if he starts posting again, that he will be just as popular as he was before? No. I think that he's lost a lot of people. And I think that and I think the thing that Shane doesn't understand is it's not just the things that happened or the things that came out. It's the fact that he just stayed kind of silent about it for so long. You know, that he never really came out and said anything about it. You know, it's like, okay, well, people don't really know what your involvement was with Tati or with, you know, James Charles and Jeffree Star. People don't know, you know? And I think that of that combined with the things that came up from the past and other things, there are a lot of Shane Dawson fans that, first of all, this has been 2 to 3 years that this has been going on now, right? So a lot of those people that were younger have now kind of aged out. You know, they're getting engaged, they're getting married, you know, they're settling. Their interest on YouTube, like people's interest fades over time, you know? It's like, it's new people come, old people go out. It's like some people stay the duration. So do I think that Shane will still be popular? Yes. I think that he will have the career that he wants to have on YouTube. I think that there will still be people, tons of people that still watch him. And if you go to the comment sections of this thread, which I did, there are tons and tons of glowing comments underneath here. People are like, please, the #1 comment is, please log again, Shane. You are missed, man. Someone said, all your fans have missed you so much. Personally, I'd want to see some scary videos just because October is coming up and they always gave me so much nostalgic feelings. Someone said, life is about change. You'll find a place to fit your lives soon enough. We miss you too a lot. And even though all that drama, I hope Shane is doing good. Someone said, oh my God, I'm crying. Oh, this is a long, I'm not going to read that one. But they're basically really excited that Shane's coming back. Glad to see you guys went through with the move. LA is full of toxic people and lots of other narcissistic content creators. And I really hope you got, and Shane Dawson has been shown to be one of those people. So, so glad you're coming back. The fact that Shane might be back soon is everything. Been rewatching his old videos several times and I need some new ones ASAP. Oh my God, Shane is back. You know, I don't know. I was watching this video and it wasn't about Shane Dawson. It really wasn't about anything in general. I was just rolling through recommended and it came up and it was talking about like the power of change, you know, and that I am such a believer in change. I am such a believer in 8th, 9th, 10th chances, okay? And this is not me changing my opinion, right? But if I truly believe that in my core, then for me to stand by and say, no matter what Shane Dawson does, and really, to be honest with you, 99% of what Shane Dawson does going forward is not my apology to accept. 99.9% of it, okay? That's yours. But if I sit by and I say that, you know, vile people, which I'm not saying that he is, but that any person out there doesn't deserve the opportunity to change, when literally I call my sponsor up on the phone and I'll say things to her, you know, and she'll say, well, this is an opportunity for change. This is an opportunity for growth. Are you going to take it? You know, if I don't grant that same opportunity to other people out there, then I have no hope for humanity. And I'm a person that has a lot of hope for humanity, right? Now, based on one statement on a community tab, I'm not convinced that Shane Dawson has changed at all, right? Who is calling me? But am I hopeful that Shane Dawson will change? Absolutely. Not for me, because I could care less. I'm not really interested in the man that much anymore. I'm just not, you know? But am I hopeful that Shane will change for you guys, for the audience that loves him so much? Absolutely. Because if not, history repeats itself. And then what we're going to see is Shane going back to the old ways, okay? I would like to see that change. Do I hope that he stops manipulating his fans over this merch situation, which I do feel like is an issue? Yeah, I hope that he does, right? Or is at least a little bit more genuine with it? Sure, I hope that. You know, do I hope that Shane changes for Shane and for his relationship with Ryland? Absolutely, I do, you know? And I do believe, outside of, let's take Shane and all of them out of the picture for a second, I do believe that LA is full of toxic people. But I believe there are toxic people wherever you are, you know? And sometimes you attract what you are. And, you know, I hope the best for all of these people involved. I say this in enough videos, and then it's like, I'm going back to what I was saying earlier in the video, it's like people are like, oh no, you hate this person. No, I don't. I don't. I really don't. I really have no emotional attachment to these people. But, you know, like, if Shane Dawson was sitting there on my couch right now, and he said, Peter, you know, like, your videos are hard, like, I feel like you hate me, but whatever. And I said, Shane, I don't hate you. I want the best for you. Because if you don't have the possibility to change, if you don't have the possibility to grow and become the best human being that you can possibly be, I don't have a chance either. None of us do, right? So we'll see what Shane Dawson does going forward. You know, I've been real impressed with some people that have completely stayed out of it, you know? Manny and Laura are two people to me that have completely grown from their experiences, right? And nothing even on this level. And I was listening to their podcast the other day, of which they talked about Dramageddon, and I'm like, you know what? I'm really impressed that they are able to get in a podcast, I said video, podcast, and talk about Dramageddon, talk about being canceled, share their own experiences with it, and yet not bring up all the names and the people, because they have never wanted to be part of that. I know, because I've reached out to them before in the past, you know, and they've said, no, we just want to stay out of drama. We don't, no comment about any person, blah, blah, blah. This has been years now, but they just didn't want to be any part of the drama. And I think they've done a really good job of doing that. Hopefully Shane Dawson will do the same thing, you know? I mean, I think back when Shane Dawson's like, I can't cure everybody's career. I'm not the grandfather of YouTube, you know? Well, that's kind of arrogant. That's full of pride and ego, you know? Maybe moving somewhere where, you know, not everybody knows you walking down the street, you know? Will maybe be good for him, you know? Maybe being out in the country will be good for him. Who knows? I don't know, right? All I know is that he's made the statement. Now, I will tell you that everybody's like jumping on this and being like, oh, Shane's coming back really soon. If you read the statement as it says on here, I'm genuinely feeling really good mentally right now, and I'm just wanting so bad to make something cool for you guys. I've been staying up all night just brainstorming and getting excited about the idea of filming, editing, and posting something again. Just waiting for inspiration to hit me. So I'll see you soon, hopefully. I hope you are, so I'll see you soon, hopefully. He also said he's staying up late at night brainstorming ideas. He said he just likes the idea of filming. So it says to me he hasn't started filming yet because the inspiration hasn't hit. So I don't think there's any video coming right around the corner. I mean, Shane Dawson's somebody that plans the video, films the video, edits the video, and 2 months later you get it. If you're lucky on a Friday, but then he'll tell you it's not ready till a Monday. Just saying, you know? So do I think that he's got a video coming around the corner? No. Do I think that he's going to start the new year, 2022, and put out a video? Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. I really do. I think he'll, and I don't think it'll be a conspiracy video. I don't know at this point. You know, I did this whole thing where I thought he was going to do this like redemption arc video and talk about like all this stuff that had happened to him on YouTube and who he is today. He might. I will say this, when I said that video, that was like 3 months ago when I talked about that, I believe that I believe his fans have not forgotten, but forgiven a little bit more. Okay. And I think that video would be more received now. It's also interesting to me because Trisha Paytas referred to a project that he had. Whatever that project that Shane Dawson was going to do has been put on the back burner. Maybe he was waiting until there was enough time to go by so that he could put that video out. Who knows, that project, whatever that project's going to be, you know? So I guess we're going to see. You know, maybe he'll just do a life update video. Maybe he's been filming all this time and he's just going to put out a life update video. Maybe he doesn't even know what video he's going to be putting out yet, you know? I don't know. All I know is I'll be watching the man to cover him for drama, but my days of being interested in Shane Dawson are over. And that's just my personal opinion. But, you know, like, we all have the right on YouTube, and that's what's so fantastic about YouTube, right? Like, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of channels to watch. If you don't like me, go find another drama channel to watch, right? If you don't like dogs, find cats. If you don't like cats, find emers or something. Is that a word? An emer? Is that an emu? And go find an emu channel. If you don't like emus, find llamas. If you don't like llamas, go find yaks. You can find them over at Jeffree Star. So anyway, it's just not that deep. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would be interested to know, for those of you that have made it to the very end of the video, will you be watching Shane Dawson when he returns? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.